welcome back to part 2 of our Facebook motorcycles worth it. Right, so I told you all in the first video, if you watched the first video, you would have saw we tried to get this bike started and I was unsuccessful, and I told you all, I made a promise I'm gonna get it started in the next video, which is now. Right, what the plans are is to get it started, show you all what it sounds like, etc. Then we're gonna go ahead and start stripping it down and getting it ready for all the paint work that it's gonna be getting. We do get a storm rolling in, so we're gonna see what we can get done. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to get this thing started, and we'll go from there. Little disclaimer, my dog hates bikes, so he's probably gonna start barking. I say probably, he's definitely gonna start barking. That's tight. It should be. The jumper cables could, use some love. They're pretty beat up. Doing a little bit better. We're doing a little bit better. I got some hope. I'm gonna let it charge just a bit longer. See what it does. Come on, baby. There you go, guys. The bike in fact runs, and I'm not gonna lie, it sounds pretty damn good. I mean, you cannot beat that sound. Oh man. As I promised, the bike does run, sounds great, but now it's time to get all these plastics off and get this girl naked. So let's do it. Alright guys, just did a little bit of cleaning, whatnot, nothing crazy. I'm gonna head and move that bike over here, but yeah, let's go ahead and go get this Buell washed up, this Harley Buell. Yeah. So basically all I'm gonna do is just soak it in degreaser, spray it down, and see how it turns out. So let's get to it. Alright guys, first of all, I don't know if y'all know anything about Louisiana, but it's damn hot over here, okay? And I don't know where those chickens come from. I assume they're from my neighbor, but I've never in my whole 3 years of living here seen them in my yard before. So that's interesting. I'm surprised my dog hasn't went and lit them up, because I know it wouldn't be the first time. But anyways guys, back to the point. Got the bike slightly cleaned up. I wasn't going to go for spick and span, sparkly perfect, you know. Just wanted to get cleaned up so when I go to chicken through everything, running through everything, etc., you know, don't have to worry about grime and all that good stuff. Just helps me with what I've got to do, you know. So we've got all the plastics off. Everything that's, you know, like I said before, it's either going to get painted, replaced, or just touched up, etc. You know, bike does look good. Really makes me want to do some exotic build, but we're not limited to what we can do with this bike. So anyways, I'm gonna go take a break before I have to edit this video. But I think that's gonna be it, guys, for this video. This will be part 2 of the Facebook motorcycles. But hopefully this was good for y'all. I know it was good for me. So if you enjoyed, leave a like. Do subscribe if this is the kind of content you like. Just a, you know, refresher. We are going to be rebuilding this bike. We're not going to rebuild the motor, but we are going to rebuild the bike. So if you do like this kind of content, I know next video will probably be either on this or on that, not too sure. You know, all we gotta do is rebuild the carburetor for that bike, and that bike would be good to go. We can go ahead and flip it, but this one's gonna be a little bit longer, you know. So yeah, if you want to see how it turns out, stick around, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see, and maybe we can get something going. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Peace.